I'm Mike Calabrese with the Action Network, and these are my best plays out of the West region. Grand Canyon as a 2-1 underdog. I like them in that vaunted 12-5 upset spot. And New Mexico actually the favorite as the 11 seed over Clemson, laying 2.5. But let's start with the Antelopes in their bid to get to the round of 32, facing off against a St. Mary's team that played much of the season ranked in the AP Top 25. March is about guard play, and the Antelopes have some great perimeter weapons in Tyon Grant Foster and Ray Harrison. They've averaged over 33 points per game as a duo, and they attack. And by getting to the line, they have more stability on the offensive end. St. Mary's on the other side has not been the same team since losing Joshua Jefferson. They were a top 3 defensive rebounding team, and even though they haven't fallen off that much on the glass, they're still a lot thinner, so any foul trouble to Mitchell Saxon in this game could be real problematic for the Gales. Also, when you dig into their resume and you look at Evan Mia's opponent adjust metric, when St. Mary's has faced better teams, they just haven't played their best basketball. If you take out their 2 wins against the Zags this year, they've really played down in those spots, and that's why they are graded as the worst team in the field of 68 with their play slipping against quality opponents. Reminder that these picks are presented by Bet365. Bet365 doesn't do ordinary. That's why you get more boosts with them than anybody else. Every day, they power up the odds on hundreds of bets to give you a chance to win more. Bet365 boosts specific markets, your winnings, and even parlays, and they don't stop there. Keep an eye out for their biggest and best odds with the incredible Super Boost. Check out the boost and see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus or older only, or 18 plus or older in Kentucky, and present in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, New Jersey, Ohio, and Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Terms and conditions and restrictions apply. Now, for the Lobos laying 2.5 against Clemson, this really comes down to guard play. Clemson's guards are going to struggle to contain Jalen House. They have some real issues in their perimeter defense, but it's not just House who could be a March Madness hero. The New Mexico backcourt is deep. They have Dent, they have Mashburn now healthy, and when you look at their team overall, they are a veteran squad with a lot of experience, and they've been able to integrate first-year players like Dent and Toppin into the starting lineup seamlessly. They can hurt Clemson in transition, which I think is what they're going to do in this game. According to Shot Quality, Clemson is one of the worst transition defenses in this field, and that could mean a lot of easy buckets for Pitino's Lobos in this one. Keep in mind, New Mexico is 8th nationally in tempo, so they are not going to slow down at all. And usually when you play that fast, you're trading off some of those easy transition buckets for some turnovers with a bit of sloppy play. But what I love about the Lobos is they protect the basketball. They're 11th nationally in turnover rate, turning it over on just 12% of their offensive possessions. And because of that, they really get the most out of their opportunities with the basketball. Now, on the Clemson side, can they get enough three-point shooting to hang around in this game? I'm betting that they don't, because they're outside of the top 100 in three-point percentage, and even though P.J. Hall is arguably the best player in this matchup, I think New Mexico can just throw bodies at him and really try to limit him and keep him off the three-point line. That's usually when he can kind of turn games, when he knocks down 3 or 4 triples. Finally, I think the Lobos are just too balanced in this matchup. When you look at KenPom, they're 41st offensively, 23rd defensively. I think too much has been made about the Mountain West underperforming in March. I think you're going to see a great performance for the Mountain West tournament champions. Go Lobos, laying the 2.5. After you make your picks, be sure to check out Bet365's Bracket Challenge. College basketball's showpiece competition takes place this month, and if you can correctly predict the outcome of every game with Bet365, you'll scoop up the top prize of $10 million. There's also a cool $100,000 up for grabs for the player who scores the most points throughout the NCAA basketball tournament too. Make sure you join Bet365 and play your bracket for free before the opening round games tip off. It's never ordinary at Bet365. 21 plus only, or 18 plus or older in Kentucky, and present in Arizona, Colorado, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Louisiana, New Jersey, North Carolina, Ohio, and Virginia. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. Terms and conditions and restrictions apply.